Hello guys and welcome to another video from me, Spuffer Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing a Taekwondo Q A. I've received a few questions relating to Taekwondo and we're going to go and crack right through them. Okay, so the first question that I got was, how long have we been doing Taekwondo for? Well, the answer to that question is I've been doing about a year and a half now. I started around about I started May last year. So that does mean May, so June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so I've been doing it for about a year and 7 months, which is just past a year and a half. The next question I got was, when am I doing my black belt? Well, that's also another good question because I'll be doing my black belt next year in March in Doncaster, which will mean I'll be a black belt in under 2 years, which is very unheard of in most martial arts, and I'm very lucky that I've managed to able to double grade my gradings respectively. I'm very thankful for that, but yeah. So next question I got, and that is a question that I'm going to do both sides to it, and that is, what do I like the most at Taekwondo and what do I dislike most about Taekwondo? Well, what I like most about it is stuff like this. That's where you do all the fancy stuff here, bang, bang, all the fancy stuff like that. Most of martial arts don't focus on the flair and stuff like that. The other martial arts don't really focus on that flair. They don't really focus on that. They focus on mainly the fighting part and stuff like that. Whilst in Taekwondo, they focus a lot on They focus on fighting some parts of it. I mean, obviously, Taekwondo is an Olympic martial arts and Olympic sport, but the fighting scene isn't really that big. I mean, in Taekwondo, it's mainly more sort of the patterns. Your mental state, the key to be able to, do your moveset. So here. Yes. It's that kind of stuff. It's all the patterns and stuff like that. And patterns is a very important part of Taekwondo as well, because it focuses on your mind and your ki and stuff like that. I guess that's an advantage. I mainly like it for the fact it's flashy, and it suits my body build. It suits the way I am, and I'm mainly a flashy guy. I like doing quite flashy things. I'm quite like a show-off, I guess people would say. But again, that's who I am. What do I dislike most about Taekwondo? I probably would say the patterns. I think the patterns can get quite monotonous and boring. I think, pattern 1 especially, when you start here, you look, bang, 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 bang. It is pretty boring. It's really when you get to pattern 7 and 8 in choreo, that's where you start getting more interesting stuff. So instead of just doing this, you look, obviously look first, then block. In choreo, you start by obviously looking, but as you do it, you do a twin knife ground block, back stands here, then you do your 2 side kicks, 1 low, like so, go back, 1 high, like so. That's stuff that I kind of like, but obviously patterns in the one part. Another part is it's very grueling, I think, in my opinion. With most things that you like to do, I think that it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time. I mean, I've been doing this for under 1.5 years, and I still have to keep practicing what I do, because, if I remember I had an injury with my inner thigh, and I was out for like 2-3 weeks. I missed so much time. I missed like 8 lessons, 10 lessons. I think I missed like 10 lessons, and I really felt it because of the fact that I wasn't as flexible. I wasn't as good. My 540s weren't as good. My 720 wasn't there. It was my flexibility wasn't as good, and it's stuff like that. I think that you have to train a lot now. You have to train a lot to get to where you need to get, and what you want to get, so you've got your own targets. But I think, in my opinion, that's one thing. I think another thing is just, the patterns. I say the patterns. Patterns stuff that you have to train very hard, I think, is what I would say. Another question I got was, what is your favourite move from Taekwondo? Well, I would say my favourite move is the 540. So obviously here, it's on grass, and I don't really want to do it on grass because I'm probably going to fail, but I'll do it anyway because fuck it for the lols. So you're here like this, so you're going to bring your left knee round like that, your right foot is going to go over top of your left, and you're going to land on that right knee. So here, like so. Obviously, it's not just that, but I also like doing like little mini combinations. The thing is with 540, is I kind of need a target to hit. I mean, that was terrible height for me. I can usually hit it up there, because I can kick up there. And then my turning kick, bang, 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 ready, hit, bang, bang, bang. No, I can't hit up there, but yeah, it's difficult for me, but again, I probably would say turning kicks. I love doing my turning kick reverse combination. So you're standing here, go turning kick, reverse, round like so. Those are that's another thing I like doing. I like doing those kind of things because you can go turning kick reverse into 360, or you can do something like that. This is one of the last questions. If there's any people that are starting Taekwondo, or martial arts in general, what advice would you give? Probably just have fun with it. I think that, with anything, with any hobby you do, you need to have fun to do it. I think that having fun and training, I think that's kind of the main thing. You need to practice. You need to practice not until you get it right, but you need to practice until you can't get it wrong. So when you do your 540, every single time, you hit right in that sweet spot every single time. You can't, just tap it like that and that's it. You need to get full thwack every time. I think that it's difficult though, because from my experience, I still get loads of kicks wrong. I still miss the target. I still, fail at that kind of aspect. So for me, it is best to always just keep practicing. But yeah, not just that, just have fun as well, because having fun is the main component of anything you do, any martial art, any activity you do. You need to have fun with it, because if you don't have fun, then you're not going to want to do it. Hello guys, and I have received, it was quite dark outside when I was doing the filming, but I did get a few other questions that were sent in. One of them was if I was able to do the splits or not, which I'll probably show you some clips and stuff like that. I can do the splits. Another question was about what was my favourite kick. My favourite kick, I would probably say in Taekwondo, is probably the 720. Again, I'll probably, if I'm able to, I'll show you some videos and stuff like that on the 720. I've got a 720 tutorial. I think that's probably my favourite kick. Or a 540. I think the 540 is also probably my favourite kick. Yeah, I think that what was anything I need to improve on? I think was another question. Yeah, I think what I mainly need to improve on is probably my side kicks, and I think not just that, but I think I need to improve in general. I think that everyone needs to improve. My opinion, it's probably my height, and probably my side kicks, because I think in my opinion those are two kicks that, the height I need for the 360, the 540, 720 I need, because to improve myself, and I think for the side kicks is because side kicks is one of the hardest kick. It's also one of the strongest kicks you can do without spinning. And I think for me, I still need to work on locking the feet properly, and that's something that I need to improve on. So yeah. I also got another question. What's my favourite pattern? My favourite pattern is pattern choreo, which is like the black belt pattern. I like it because it's got some variety to it. I like it because it's got a lot of variety to it. It's quite difficult to do. But I just like it. I like it. Also, my least favourite pattern. My least favourite pattern. That's pattern 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 are the most boring patterns ever. Most basic patterns ever. They all follow kind of the same thing, so it's pretty fucking boring. But yeah, those are some of the other questions. Take care and peace.
Oh shit! Perfect.